Hello, Stafford here from Adventure Kiteboarding. Ocean Rodeo brought us some new stuff, so we're going to check out what they've got. First is this golf bag. Basically what they've done is they've turned the golf bag vertical. So it opens like a normal golf bag and it's shaped like a normal golf bag, but the wheels are on the end here so that it rolls on the narrow side. You carry it sort of with a strap over your shoulder. It's kind of an interesting twist on it now that American Airlines is not doing fees on oversized luggage. As long as you're under 50 pounds, they're not going to charge you extra for sporting goods equipment anymore. So you don't even have to lie and say it's a golf bag. All right, so first thing we got there, Monster Pump. Same as, like some other brands that make Monster Pumps. Pressure gauge on the top, one-way or two-way flow. But their hose comes with all the attachments you need. So they've got a screw-on max flow, like for liquid force, a screw-on Boston for Nash, Ocean Rodeo, Ozone, etc. The new Ocean Rodeos don't need that though. They've got the Cabrini style, the old friction Boston style, and the core version as well. And then for you old school guys, it's got the standard old 9mm. So this Ocean Rodeo big pump comes with all the fittings you could possibly need. If you got something else that doesn't use one of those valves, I don't know what kind of kite you got. So that comes in there. They've also sent us, oh look, a poncho, Ocean Rodeo poncho. So this is the changing poncho. Keep your junk covered when you're at the beach, right? If you got to change at the beach, you don't want to, expose yourself. And then the new smoothies. All right, so here's a smoothie. This is the Ocean Rodeo Smoothie, the 136 by 41. This is an interesting board because it's a significant double concave. So like the Mako has one large concave, this is two significant concaves on the board. So double concave, but more so than most boards. A lot of boards that have a double concave, it's subtle. This is pretty significant. Unfortunately, the wind has not cooperated with us, so I can't get out on the water and try these and tell you, how that compares to the single concave of the Mako. So I'm kind of bummed on that, but as soon as we get out there, we'll let you know. This board is fairly stiff, 3D shaped deck, and most of the curve is right in the tips. So it's really pretty flat until you get to the tips, and then there's a kind of a ski slope kick to it. So we'll let you know how these turn out. Again, like I said, they're pretty stiff. They're not actually soft boards. So if you think a smoothie means it's going to be soft, whippy board, it's really not. What makes it smooth is the significant double concave and the ski slope tips. Other people ask, can I get it in a certain color? Well, the size dictates the color. So this 139 is going to be green. 136 is going to be blue. Don't have a choice on color. It's determined by the size. So again, we'll let you know how those turn out after we get out on the water with them. They seem like they're going to be great, but everybody markets stuff, so we'll see how it actually turns out when we get a chance to get them out on the water. Other new thing that came in for us was the Mystic Stealth Bar. So this is the carbon impregnated harness attachment point, right? So this is the new bar, spreader bar, and it uses the snap-in clip. So this would be attached to your straps on the side, and you flip it over, lock it down. This one is the rope slider, so the surf version. And as you can see, basically you can take off the hook version, right? So the hook would be underneath there. There are 4 bolts on the back that use a 2.5mm Allen head or hex head. So you can switch these two back and forth. What you can't do yet is put the little micro line for the single fixed point. So I've got the micro line replacement pieces, but it can't just go in there right now. There's no way to anchor it. But you can do it back and forth with the surf line right now. So you could just buy the extra Dyneema replacement line, put that in there, take the bar off or put the bar back in. So you could, in theory, have 2 bars in one. But the way they sell the surf bar also has the micro hook in there. It would need some sort of backing plate or something to make that work right now. So not available yet. They say they're coming out with that. But in the meantime, I have used this, have been out on the water with this. And what I found is it really does stay put very well. So I've used it with the hook on a chrono. So I had an Ozone chrono wrestling with that thing and some really gusty wind, so it was up over my head a lot. And it really didn't move up, and it fits really well on all the Mystic harnesses that I've used it with. So it really does work well. It keeps it anchored down. It does not tip up a lot. It stays really put very well, and it doesn't jack the harness up either. So I was pretty impressed with it. This, we'll have to see how this works in time. It looks like it's going to be really good. Like this isn't going to accidentally pop open or anything. I was just wondering in the winter when you have thick gloves on, if you're snow kiting, this might be hard to get open because the ridges aren't huge. The other thing that I'd want to see that we're going to have to figure something out for is there is no safety leash attachment point, and there's no knife attachment point on here. So when we sell these, if you call us or email us and include that in your order, we will make sure that we'll give you a Mystic knife, and we'll give you a little D-ring so you can put that on your webbing strap so you can still attach your shorty leash easily, and you can still have a knife on there. My guess is Mystic will do a second generation of this, and they'll figure out where to put a knife and the shorty leash attachment point. But in the meantime, it's still a really great harness, a harness spreader bar, I should say. So really has worked well, and it's not super expensive, and it's very light. And no metal to bang into and chop up your board either if you run it surf style. So you can keep your surfboard pretty ding-free. So a couple of new things from Adventure Kiteboarding. You got any questions? You can also call us at 414-367-WAVE. You can always email us, info@adventurekiteboarding.com. And of course, go on our website, adventurekiteboarding.com. Thank you.